What is up there, everybody? Citrus Aviation here for yet another video, and today we have the Burlington, Central Carolina model airport setup here for October 2022, the last week of October. And here we go. This is the new setup. So you're going to get to see all the planes here. You're going to see the routes, the gate setups, all that fun stuff in today's video. You might have seen the video I did last week where I introduced the airport and gave you like a teaser to it and talked about how I built it. But today you're actually going to see the airport itself. So let's get started. We're going to start over with the Southwest airline. Now let's start over at the other side with the Emirates 380 and then we'll walk our way around. About to push back, here we have this Emirates Airbus 380 heading out to Dubai. Unfortunately, I don't have enough bridges to do a proper A380 gate, so unfortunately the 380 or whatever wide body I park here will have no bridges, so I'll pretty much always have it in the position where it's about to push back. But yeah, here's the Emirates 380 about to head out to Dubai. You can see the wing walkers are out and the Super Tug is ready to push it back. Next to the Super 80, we have this All Nippon Star Wars 7879. This is a model I haven't shown in a model airport in a long time, but it's one of my favorite models of all time. Of course, it's a beautiful aircraft and really need to have it parked up here. You can see we have belt loader hooked up there. And you can't see it, but on the other side there's a ULD loader and a pushback. And yeah, this aircraft will be heading out to Tokyo Narita. Here we have the Southwest Boeing 737-700. He's just about to push back, so you can see the pushback is hooked up. I had an issue hooking up this pushback where either you can see the pushback doesn't quite connect to the wheels there on the front, or it actually lifts the model up. So I went with this one because it looks not as weird. But yeah, this aircraft's about to push back for Baltimore. And he came in from Washington Reagan National earlier. Those are two DC routes for Southwest Airlines. I haven't quite decided how I'm going to number these gates yet, but here we have a Southwest 737-800. Eventually I will number these gates, but for now I'm still working on a couple things. There's a couple of gates I'm going to have to redo because they're a bit too far from the terminal, but we'll talk about those when we get to those. But here's an 800. This aircraft came in from Denver and is currently being serviced, and he'll be heading out to Las Vegas later today. Here we have Boeing 737-700S getting fueled up. He'll be heading out to Atlanta, and it came in from Kansas City earlier. The Alaska Boeing 737-900 in the Honoring Those Who Serve livery is getting loaded up for a flight out to Seattle. So you can see the bags are here, and they're currently being loaded onto the aircraft. Here we have this Cubana TU-204 who just came in from Havana. They're currently unloading the passengers and the bags. I thought it'd be really neat to put this model in, as this is a really nifty model by NG Models, and it's not really one that's represented all that much in model airports. So here we have gonna say this is a charter from Havana, and it came in here and is currently getting unloaded. Next we have the KLM Boeing 777-300ER here on a turn from Amsterdam. Every single aircraft here in this video does have GSC pulled up to it, and I have them parked at relatively accurate lines. So yeah, hope y'all enjoy the realism in this airport. The Delta Airbus 350 is here on the turn from Seoul. The American 767 is here from London Heathrow. I realize these aircraft don't fly anymore, but this is one of my favorite models I have, and I wanted to include it in a video. Here we have the Mesa House CRJ900, who is here on a flight from Tulsa, Oklahoma. You can see a bunch of different lines here at the American gates because there are several alternate lines, like the 767 is on an alternate line, which is a wide body line. However, that gate could be used for one CRJ and one narrow body. However, it's currently being used for a wide body. Similar here, there are three RJ lines here, and one's being used for an RJ. The other is being used for a main line because there are also two mainline lines as well. The American Airbus 320 is here on a turn from Charlotte Douglas. Here's a better overview of what those lines look like. A lot of airports have this where they have a lot of alternate lines and parking positions for operational necessities and situations that might pop up. The America West CRJ900 is here from Washington Reagan National. The PSA CRJ900 operating for American Airlines is here from Philadelphia. The American Eagle E145 is here on a turn from Boston. This American Airbus 319 will be heading out soon for a flight out to Chicago O'Hare, and he's currently being loaded up via bus because this is one of those gates where it's too far away from the terminal, so I have to use bus loading, and then he'll be heading out very soon to Chicago. Getting serviced for his flight out to Atlanta, here we have the Delta Boeing 757-200. This is the new November 704 X-ray model released by NG Models. It is beautiful. As you can tell, this is being serviced a lot like how you would see it at Atlanta, with catering truck, pushback. You can see bags are being loaded, it's being fueled, labs are being serviced. There's a ton of stuff going on, just like you would see at a big hub. Here we have an Allegiant Airbus 320 on the taxiway. He's waiting for the Frontier Airbus 320 to push back, that we'll see in a second. He's arriving from St. Petersburg, and then he will be heading out to Des Moines later today. Here we have this Frontier Airbus 320 who's pushing back for a flight out to Philadelphia. This Spirit Airbus 320neo is currently loading up for a flight out to Orlando. This Air France 777-300ER is here on a turn from Paris Charles de Gaulle. Next up, we have this Icelandair Boeing 757-200. We'll be heading out to Reykjavik. They're currently servicing labs and cleaning the aircraft, and once they finish that, they'll start loading bags. You can see the local bags have already been dropped off to be loaded up into the forward bin compartment, and then the transfers will be loaded in the back later. Here we have a United ERJ-175 who just arrived in from Washington Dulles, and they're currently unloading bags onto the carts, and then they'll head to baggage claim to drop off the bags and have them returned to their customers. This is one of those gates where the jet bridge can reach, but I don't have enough bridges with me right now, so unfortunately this will just sit here for now, but that's pretty much how it is. But yeah, this is a really neat model, and another thing you may notice is there's only one belt loader. On the ERJ-175s, most of the baggage is usually just put in the front. Sometimes there's some in the back, but normally a lot of it will just fit up front, as is the case with this flight. Here we have a United Airbus 319 who's currently loading up bags for a flight out to Chicago. I love this Evo Blue livery, and it looks really neat at this gate. So that's it for this Burlington, Central Carolina model airport video. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I'm actually recording this exact shot from where I'm currently editing videos. I have this other table here which I currently have my laptop. You can see a cable there connected to my SSD where I have files stored and such. And so yeah, this is the view I have when I'm editing videos. It's actually a pretty neat view here. So that's it for the video. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and God bless you.